Alright everyone, hello and welcome back to the channel. Alright now, so here's another video of another so-called freedom fighter who turned out to be just another POS out there harassing our law enforcement officers as well as our public employees. Now, this particular POS freedom fighter, so-called freedom fighter may I add, okay, it goes by the name of East Coast Audits, aka Nicholas Conley. Now I'm going to take a good guess that most of you, if not all of you, are familiar with this POS, okay? And the reason that I am putting this video out is because this POS had the audacity to privacy strike my good friend ANDREY SLOAN. Now, for those of you not familiar with ANDREY SLOAN, well, I will put a link to his channel in the description, and I recommend you guys go check out his channel. ANDREY has been putting out an extensive guys, criminal history on the majority of the frauditors that are out there, guys. Okay, so again, I say I recommend you go check out his channel. And apparently Nicholas Conley got to check out his extensive criminal history that ANDREY put out there and hit my good friend ANDREY with a privacy strike, which only proves the real bitch that Nick Conley is, okay? Yes, biatch, okay? And I'm going to show you the video that pretty much put Nicholas Conley out of commission. But again, one of the reasons that Nick is out there harassing our public employees is because of his felony background checks, okay? You gotta watch the video that ANDREY put to understand what I'm talking about. But let me show you the video that put him out of commission and explain, in my opinion, why he gets the reaction that he gets. And again, his mouth towards a law enforcement officer pretty much not only got him to scream, help, help, help me, like the bitch that he is. Let's get into the video. It's gonna better explain what I am trying to put out to you guys.
Hey, what's up, guys? East Coast Audit. As most of you probably know, I got out of jail from this place you see in front, McKeesport City Hall. What takes place inside, I'm gonna let that up to you guys to decide. I don't feel I did anything wrong. The employees were nice walking in to the back, showed me around, and then when I came to the front, a big thing ensued that should not have taken place. I will explain later on in the video and throughout the course of it what's happening and what happened, because the camera footage from inside this place is going to be RTK'd / FOIA'd, so we can all see what they did to us to me from all angles. I really appreciate all you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. And here is the video.
Alright, so let me stop the video here, and I want you all to keep in mind what came out of Nick's mouth, that he feels he did nothing wrong in this video. And let me point out what I think he did wrong, and you tell me if you agree with me or not.
Looks like a really small... Come in, we're open. Thank you. Hello. No, thank you. Just checking out these pamphlets here. Housing. Building looks really old.
All right, so let me stop the video here, whereas we notice Nicholas, upon entering the municipal building here, was asked if he could be helped, and he replied, no, don't need no help. And I could imagine they could see he's recording. He's holding a cell phone in his hand, aiming it around, okay? Now, think about it. Let's call this the lobby area, if you want to call it that, but it's empty. No personal information being exchanged. Nobody can be bothered. Go right ahead, Nick. Record away. Okay? Now, as you notice Nick walking towards the end of the lobby area, well, this is the first thing I found that Nick did wrong. As you can see here where the arrows I have here, at the arrow on the left is the ending of the lobby area, and there's like a receptionist there. And then the arrow to the right is going to be the entrances to a particular area where there are offices, where there are other employees at, okay? But it doesn't, I mean, the average person, I don't think it looks like, to me, like the average person would walk through there unless you were invited to come back there. I think I'm making sense, right? Okay? But this is the first thing, in my opinion, that Nick did wrong. Okay? Again, these frauditors got it in their head because there's no signage stating restricted area or employees only. Well, even if the area looks like the public normally doesn't walk through there, I'm going to still do it, push some buttons, because there's no signage, okay? The signage bullshit game, okay? But I think you guys get what I'm getting at. This is what I think he did first wrong, okay? Let's get back to the video.
See no restricted signs. This is the finance director's office.
You scared me.
It's okay. It's got a nice office.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice. Oh, I love these things you can play with. I could be here all day playing
Just
with
don't show
that
me
thing.
in the video.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be okay.
Aw.
Got some really nice stuff.
Thank
What's
you.
that back there? Just cubicles and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, is this restricted back here?
All right, so let me stop the video here, whereas we just heard Nick ask the employee there if this open door, is it restricted? Now, as we all know, frauditors got it in their head that if an open door, there's no signage stating employees only or restricted, they're going to walk through it to push buttons, right? Well, I'm going to give Nick a little bit of credit asking the employee if this open doorway is restricted. Now, why I found it interesting is because I'm saying, damn it, Nick, if you had the respect to ask this employee about the open doorway that you can tell doesn't look normal for just any Tom, Dick, and Harry to walk through, if it's restricted, then why didn't you do the same thing at the end of the lobby area? Because again, I say, in my opinion, that lobby area at the end there, it didn't look like it's normal for just the average person to walk through unless they're called back there by another employee to conduct some type of business, right? Well, again, I just find it funny. They wanna use common sense when it works to their advantage, let's say. But I think you guys get what I'm trying to point out, and let's get back to the video.
The one office is locked.
Okay.
So we have, not really. I
I mean, yeah, you just can't go in like private offices
really
and that.
cool
I get
look
that.
in here, though. Just our little lunchroom.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. Yeah, you guys got an old building. Some
Yeah,
nice
it's fun to
architecture
look
out
at.
there. Yeah, you really
Like
do.
out in the front, it's so cool.
It
with all
really
the old
is.
marble and
It is.
stuff.
I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. I've seen some post offices like that, kind of like that in Pittsburgh, but not quite as intricate.
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Cool.
Just wanted to stop by. You were great. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
What's your name?
Paula.
Paula. Nice to meet you, Paula.
Alright, so let me stop the video once more, where as you notice on the screen here, Nick wrote that he was about to leave. He was going to leave now. He's done. Nick felt that he wasn't going to get the confrontation, so, and as we all know, the people that support these fools, they want to see drama, chaos. They want to see public employees belittled and spoken to like shit. So, again, I say, look at the screen. Nick wrote, I'm about to leave, but unfortunately, one of the girls is going to point out that he walked in there without announcing what business he had, walked into a area that, again, I say, it looks to me like an employee would come out there and get somebody and say, you got this particular business to take care of, come back into my office, okay? And again, now that Nick feels that he's got the confrontation he wants, now you're going to notice Nick wants to hang around more and create drama, the chaos that his supporters want to see.
Alright guys, get out of here. These guys are great, really nice people.
Hey, excuse me. I actually want to ask you, like, what you're doing. Because, like, we're not allowed to let people walk around the building, but I noticed that you walked back there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm just filming and recording, yeah.
What is it for? We're not allowed to even let, like, people walk around the building.
It's kind of personal. It's really, I don't divulge it until I disseminate it. Once it's released to the public, then.
I understand. I just don't know, like, what you're here for.
Yeah, no, I know.
Security reasons, we can't just have anybody walk around the building. We don't know you, you know?
Well, I know, but I don't know anybody else either, and they're walking around, so.
Well, not around this building.
Yeah.
Like, this is the only department you're
Yeah, but I don't know any of you guys, so what's the
Honey, we
fear?
work here, you don't.
But what's the fear?
And we don't want to be on camera, actually, so this is kind of.
But this is a public building.
But this is our job, and this is where we.
Well, it's
I'm sorry, you're wrong. You're wrong, I'm sorry.
You're still putting me on camera, but like I said, we can't let people walk around the building. Or you can zoom in on my face, but you want to click up a selfie?
Alright, so let me stop the video here, whereas I'm hoping that you guys picked up on the female employee asking Nick what his business there was. And as we all heard Nick state, my business is personal. It's personal. I can't tell you why I'm here. But yet, don't you find it funny that when other people want their privacy respected, okay, there's no expectation of privacy in public, okay? Your business is my business. But now, when they ask the frauditor a simple question, what are you doing there? Now their privacy got to be respected. Don't you see that as double standards, or am I wrong here, okay? And as for, you will notice now that because the female pointed out that he walked into an area without announcing what business he had doing there, and that shouldn't be done, now he wants to be an asshole. Yes, an asshole. Now he's going to want to harass, antagonize her, let's say. Okay? This is the next reason that I saw he did wrong, and he's going to get what he's going to get because he deserves it for being an asshole. Hey, it is what it is.
Okay, you can record right here, you cannot go back. These are our offices.
You're making me very, like, uncomfortable, so.
Go right ahead, you can record me all you want. It doesn't make a difference to me. We have cameras all through here.
You just answered the whole problem.
The problem is you're walking around here not saying anything to anybody, and it's creepy. That's our problem.
That's your opinion. You're allowed to have that. Anyways, guys, back to what we were doing.
Alright, so I want to remind everybody that Nick wrote on the screen, I'm done, I'm leaving. But because the female pointed out that it was creepy, I call it other things, but it was creepy of him walking into an area where he didn't belong at without announcing what kind of business. Well, now Nick wants to be an a-hole and now wants to harass them. And again, in my opinion, this makes a man look like a real chump, that you have to belittle a female, and she's not going to be the only female he harasses here, okay, just because they spoke their mind.
Code enforcement.
And then also, so did the new one come
No. The next one will come out in June and still in July. Okay. There's a 2% fee from that.
You know you have 3 cameras looking at you aside from mine.
No, I don't have any problem with the people that I work for looking at me.
Did you know that I can write to know that, get that video, and do exactly what I'm doing with this video with that video? So there's no difference. Okay, hopefully the police show up.
Well, we deal with crazy people all day.
I'm sure you do. Anyways.
All right, so think about what just came out of Nick's mouth, telling the females that he can FOIA request the video footage of them working there and put it on YouTube. But think about it, guys. They would not get the views because there's nobody harassing anybody in those videos, okay? People don't want to see the employees working. Nobody's getting poked at. Nobody's getting jabs thrown at them. Nobody's being belittled, okay? We all know the people that support these fools, that's what they want to see. Public employees treated like shit, okay? So yes, major difference, Nick. Major difference in videos, okay? There's nobody pointing cameras at people in those videos, in their security cameras and so on, okay? So again, this is one of the reasons they personally have to go into these buildings and aim their cell phones at people so they can get the confrontation that their supporters want to see.
Pennsylvania employment. I'm looking for and it's not on here, so never mind. Still, it's the same sign.
All right, so I think we could all agree on why government locations want to restrict recording in their buildings, because of shit like this. You got people, especially those that say that they want to record the employees while they're working to ensure that they're being respectful to the general public, but yet look what he's doing, recording the employee's screen. How does he know that that information that he's putting out on YouTube is not information that shouldn't be made public? But yet, frauditors, they say one thing and do another, and then wonder why the government wants to restrict recording. Okay, hey, I think you guys get what I'm trying to point out.
I don't want to be in your video. Please do not put me in your video. I do not know you. Do not put me in your video. That's me asking you politely. You need to go.
Alright, so let me stop the video here, whereas I say, how could Nick feel like a man standing a foot or two away from this young lady, aiming his cell phone at her, and she asked him nicely, I don't want to be recorded. I don't know you. And that's reasonable, guys. How would you like somebody you don't know from Adam standing a foot or two away from you, recording you for no reason, okay? She didn't do nothing. She's doing her job, right? She's doing her job. She's not doing anything wrong, but yet you're going to stand in front of her and record her for what? Because you know it's going to piss her off, and it's going to make your supporters feel like you're a big tough guy screwing with the young lady who's doing her job, and this is what they want to call fighting for rights.
I didn't even talk to you. You talked to me.
no issues with you filming the pavilions and that, but you can't film the staff and walk around without their permission.
I absolutely can film
No,
the stuff.
I'm the city attorney, and I'm telling you, you can't. And we got the police coming over to take you out.
That's okay.
Because
That's
of that.
okay.
I just wanted you to know why.
That's okay.
Okay?
Alright, so at this point, you just want to believe?
Yes, it wasn't comfortable. If he was only doing it right here, it'd be one thing, but it's another.
And the paperwork you still do?
That's okay, that's just pavilion stuff, but I don't even, you know, you have hair over there, but.
Okay. So at this point, you just want to believe?
Hi, how are you doing, sir?
I am Officer Gold, and at this point, they would like you to leave the building.
What for?
Because of your conduct. So,
My conduct?
please, yes, sir.
What conduct did
We're
I
not
do?
having court here.
Whoa, wait a minute. This is all on film. I didn't do
That's fine.
anything.
They're asking you to leave the building.
But wait a minute. Is this a public building?
They're conducting business.
Is this a public building?
Right, and you've been asked to leave by the people
For
within.
what reason? I didn't say one word to nobody until they spoke to me.
Okay,
So how did I cause
Well,
a
there's been an
disturbance? Is there a crime?
there's a problem, and you're causing it, and you're leaving the building. Now,
Okay.
how you leave is up to you.
But what's the crime?
All right, so let's look at the big picture here now, whereas he has been told that he has to leave because of his conduct, okay? And as you heard Nick state that he has everything on film. Well, you would say, I say to myself, okay, that, well, if you feel that you're being unlawfully kicked out of the building, well, go sue. How these frauditors like to tell the officers, I'm going to take your qualified immunity away, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to sue the city, and so on. Well, like he said, he's got it on film. Why continue to argue? You heard the cop say, you're not going to hold court here. You leave. You leave, you got it on recording. Do your suing bullcrap that you guys like to throw out there, okay? But, hey, as we all know, they're all full of shit. They're in this just to get drama, content, upload, make money on YouTube. They're not trying to make any differences, and that's where I feel that the supporters, they're bigger assholes, okay? People that support them, bigger assholes if they think these guys are trying to make changes. I don't see them making changes. I see them making content to make money. Oh.
You're causing a disturbance. You need.
I did not cause a disturbance.
You can go one way or the other.
So wait, are you
Sir?
giving me a lawful order to get out of
Yes.
this building? I
I'm
want
asking you to leave.
Okay, all right.
Please.
Whoa! Why did you just hit me in the face, dude? It's on film. You just smacked me right in the face, dude. It's on camera. Fucking tyrant. That's what you are, a tyrant.
I've been called worse.
You're a tyrant. You go home and kick your wife too?
All right, so this is where Nick finds out that he effed up, went too far, okay? As we all know, frauditors like to talk to police officers like they're pieces of shit, like they're dogs, okay? They forget these officers are human beings. They're people like me, you, and so on, okay? You want to talk about a man's wife? Oh, as you see, Nick has it in for females. He likes to belittle females. Well, what happens next, guys? I think he truly deserved it. I'm not saying what the officer did was right, but I think Nick deserved everything he got and a lot more, guys. A lot more. Let me know your thoughts on the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one, damn it.
You go home and kick your wife too?
You know what?
Ow! What are you doing? Ow! What?
You know what?
Ow! What are you doing? Ow! What?
Oh, what are you doing? Oh,
What the fuck are you doing to me? What the fuck are you doing to me?
what are you doing?